Alright, so now the record is 2-1. Jaedong is 2 wins with Flash at 1 win, and you can just feel for Flash that last game. Really sad. He was so far ahead, and really, I think at this point his nerves are shot, his confidence is broken, and his momentum from the first game is really gone. What's really cool that you should say, or you should note, is that both Flash and Jaedong will be playing each other in the OSL after this game in a couple of days, as well as the GomTV Star Invitational. So these two players are going to be facing off a lot.
Yeah, and definitely these games are really exciting. It actually brings me back to games I've seen between Boxer and Yellow.
Yeah, and the game is just about to begin, so get ready for this match, and I'll be doing the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and the game is off. And this map is Zodiac. This is Zodiac, and this map was actually thumbed down by Jaedong. So it's a map that seems Jaedong's not too comfortable on, which is why he thumbed it down. So this map is not going to be played twice because it was thumbed down, and you can see the players have just started now.
Yeah, and the thing about Zodiac is that it's a map with 2 island bases, and so usually what we see they're doing is that later on in the game, and especially against Protoss and sometimes against Terran, that they take these island expansions and then they go for and because of the large amount of gas on this map, they go for a ultra late game kind of build.
Yeah, really, there's a couple of good openings that Jaedong could do. He could actually go lurkers first, and then transition really easily into drops. As well, he could go mutas because the air distance is really close.
Yeah, and the natural doesn't. There's nothing defending the natural from any sort of air attack, so it's definitely a very easy mutalist map as well.
Yeah, so overall, I don't know why Jaedong does not feel very uncomfortable on this map, but he thumbed this map down, and we'll see what happens on this map. Flash is sending out pretty early scouting SCV, and he's going the wrong direction.
So what kind of build do you think Jaedong is going to be playing on this map?
You know, I'm really not too sure. From what I've seen, he's really confident with his mutas. So, but you know, as you said, the drops are really good for this map because not only can you attack with drops and catch the opponent off guard, but you can also take the 2 islands, which will be really easy to defend with just a couple of sunkens. So I don't know. I think he will probably be doing some muta build and maybe transition to lurkers if it gets into late game. I mean lurker drops if it gets into late game.
And for Flash, what we've seen so far is that he only has 1 barracks and no gas, so he's definitely going to go for a 1 barracks expansion type build.
Yeah, and scouting Jaedong last, he's really gonna have to be playing a little bit safer than he would usually have to. And 3 hatches going up for Jaedong right now. Not doing any of that fast tech that we saw in Blue Storm or that other match.
Interestingly enough,
Match.
Jaedong doesn't have a spawning pool, so he's actually went 3 hatch before pool. And what we see here is that Flash is he's building Marines first, and I don't know if I see an expansion building at his natural. So he might actually if he scouts this, he might actually go for a bunker rush because the late pool is just not good for Jaedong.
Yeah, but Jaedong's kind of playing it safe. He's maynarding 3 drones right now, and he's going to be able to make a creep colony pretty soon. So I don't think this Marine will be able to do too much damage, especially when you add that on top of the distance that the Marine has to walk to actually get to that base.
And we see Flash.
Oh, wait.
He's going in with the SCV, so this is going to be looking very bad for Jaedong because he doesn't have his spawning pool up yet, and so the timing of this might actually work for Flash's advantage.
This is really reminding me of that famous game between Boxer and Yellow, where Boxer just did a perfect SCV rush, and now Flash shows what he's doing, and Jaedong really needs to defend really well here. He's taking out that Marine, and that Marine does not want to die. He's running out for his life, and if he can, and that bunker is just about to finish, and he's gonna be, oh god, this is not looking good. And the Marine does get in the bunker. If this second Marine gets in the bunker, then it's going to look really bad. Oh, and it gets blocked by an SCV.
Yeah, and at this point, it's not looking good for Jaedong. His sunken is going to go down, and I don't know how he's going to deal with this bunker.
Exactly. There's so many SCVs here. That bunker could just be completely surrounded. If you saw right there, it could just be completely surrounded, and these Marines can't even get hit. And it looks like Jaedong's actually going to do a counterattack, and I'm not sure how that'll work out because I think that Flash has enough units to
But
defend.
that bunker only has one Marine in it, so it is possible to take out. And oh, Jaedong's going in, and
Oh,
he's going to attack this bunker, and it's really good position by Jaedong here.
oh, dang, that's just really bad. He just got 2 Marines coming en route, and now those Marines are not going to be able to be there, and now there's just going to be mass Zerglings coming in. And Jaedong, he's still looking really confident. He does not look worried at all from that attack. And Flash just caught off guard for a little bit, got flanked, and actually is not in that good of a position right now because he spent so many SCVs on that attack.
Yeah, and I'd say the game is pretty equal right now because both of them lost a lot in terms of economy and stuff. So, but both of them have an expansion, so I'd say it's a very even game right now.
But this might be pretty bad. Oh, Speedlink just finished, and these Zerglings are going to be able to rush past. Oh, only 2 get past. Oh, a couple more are getting past. 3 Zerglings get past, so it's not that big of a deal. But Jaedong, if you know his micromanagement, he might be able to do a lot of damage with that.
Yeah, and that was a really, really good block by Flash. He blocked almost all of Jaedong's Zerglings from entering his base. Oh
Oh
no, and
no!
4
Oh,
Zerglings coming in now.
oh! Flash just keeps getting caught off guard, and now this is looking so bad for Flash. He's got no defenses. Only 1 Marine left, and there's so many Speedlings right now. And all Jaedong has to do right now is mass Zergling, and he's got this game.
Yeah, he has that fire bat there though, so I don't know how this is gonna work out for Jaedong. Got 2
Yeah,
fire
but
bats
it
there
looks
now.
yeah, 2 Firebats, but really, he lost a lot of SCVs, and Jaedong's got map control right now. Um, right now, we give the advantage to Jaedong, but right now, really, it's just not a very good position for Flash at all.
Yeah, and at this point, oh, the medic's there now, but that SCV is actually moving those fire bats, which is a really bad deal. If we could look at Jaedong's base and see if he has a layer up, he does not have a layer up, so actually Jaedong sacrificed a lot of economy just to get this attack going, and that medic needs to be close to those fire bats, or else Jaedong might be able to actually break up that ramp.
Yeah. And you can see right now he's actually hiding the other Zerglings he's doing, because I think he's still pumping Zerglings. And there's 2 SCVs think it's safe to leave now, but really it's not, because if he pushes out with those Firebats, he's just going to get flanked on all sides. So Flash better not move out, but he actually kind of does, because Jaedong's got map control and he's getting his lair now.
Yeah, and we see that the layer is going to be really late, but Flash doesn't know that Jaedong produced so many Zerglings, so he's actually going to assume that Jaedong just went back to like a normal type build, and at this point Flash is actually moving out because he thinks that Jaedong doesn't have any units. But Jaedong's building in some sunkens here, but I don't know if we can see those other Zerglings that the observer panned to earlier. And Flash is actually moving out of his base right now. But oh no,
Ling
we see all
stab.
these Zerglings over here.
Oh, Ling stab is going to be coming on. That's why those 2 seconds were coming. And this is going to be really bad for Flash because he's not going to be able to do any damage with those units. And this Ling stab is going to be able to kill a ton of SCVs. There's a Firebat over there though, so we'll see how this works out. Firebat! Oh! Oh no! Oh no, none of the Zerglings go down. Oh, that's just terrible. He was prepared for a Ling stab, but it just didn't even work anyways.
Yeah, and Flash there with bad micro, and he's losing his Marines there in his main base. He needs to actually pull back his main force as soon as those Zerglings came. So he definitely he's going to need to, I don't know, he needs to like save his base somehow.
You know, for Flash, it's just terrible in this position, because he would have taken a really good advantage if only that one Marine had gotten in that bunker, so he would have had 2 Marines in that bunker, as well as a couple of other events in this game. As well as the last game, it's just, he took such a big advantage in the beginning, but Jaedong just stole it from him, and this is really disappointing for Flash. I'd have to say.
Yeah, and we see here Flash is fighting with his SCVs just because he just doesn't want to lose that badly. And but just for that one mistake there, that he moved out at the wrong time, and so Jaedong's showing why he is the winner today.
Yes, and that is GG. 3-1. Jaedong has won the best of 5, and you can see he's looking pretty happy right now. And so we'll be actually doing the OSL version of the Jaedong vs Flash, which is best of 3. So this is Konana here, and I was commentating with...
Alpha here.
Alright. So pretty good GGs today. Okay. GG.